Hello? Hello? Kind of makes you think, where are the horses in this world? Yeah. Hello? Getting everything set up here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Caffeinating myself. That teaser though, that teaser! Crazy. Saturday news of new stuff, absolutely. Did I set everything up correctly? I think we're okay here. Are close enough to being okay. Cool. I think I'm okay for real now. All right. Let's do this. I'll wait for ads to be over. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited though. The fencing pact looked so good. It looks so good. Wolves pulling cards will also be funny. Listen, there are so many things in this little teaser that I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. We can watch it. We can watch it. I think I have things set up that we can watch it. Excited to try the new pact? Yeah, I am excited to try the new pact. Oh man. When I'm this excited, it feels like ads take forever. All right. I'm gonna... Oh. There we go. Yeah, I mean, there's so much to be excited about in P14. I'm really excited about the rune changes. I'm super pumped about the rune changes. I'm still very nervous about the activation, because I think that is going to work a lot better on melee weapons than it is going to work on other weapons. You solved the Nimrod problem. I guess you'd skipped the lightning in the bottle quest. Ah, I see. Glad you figured it out, Pendragon. Mountains are definitely needed. Yes, they are. I'm very excited for it, and I'm excited about so many things that's in the Mount teaser. I'm even on Orengal. I'm on the Orengal pact to celebrate. We're gonna ride the giant wolf. We're gonna ride the giant wolf. Okay. So I don't really want to fight a Banneret right now, but like, all right, sure, we'll go fight a Banneret. Oh my goodness. Hello, Zezeroth. That is indeed a highlighted message. Thank you for highlighting your message. Yeah, I'm excited about Duello as well. I think it's going to be really cool, but I'm also a little nervous. See, pretty cheerful. I'm so hyped. There are so many good things coming. I mean, like, even the stuff that I'm like very skeptical about, it's like,
archers, take note.
I'm not that skeptical. I like, okay, so even the joinery changes, which are the things that are like worrying me the most. Well, that's not true. Joinery changes and rune changes both worry me a lot as a bow player, not because I think it's bad. I think it's great. I think that this is wonderful that they are changing. I think joinery has needed changes for a while, so I'm very, very happy to see that that's on the list. That's amazing. But it sounds like the changes are really aimed at being good for melee weapons. And I'm worried that ranged and magic weapons are going to get lost. And so I hope that whatever they're doing, they're also thinking about implementation. Because, like, Great that they are adding the base, the damage from joineries to the base weapon stat. So like the joinery bonus, the 20 that I get from Quicksilver will be added to weapons. Great. Do that with the charge rate, please. Please. Please do that with charge rate also for bows. Can you imagine what it's going to feel like for all of us to play Avex without the charge rate from Quicksilver? Absolutely not. Don't want a chum to run around with a bit? Sure, Fizzy Queen. Absolutely. If you want to hop into Discord also, we can chat about the stream. Wait, hold on. Before I get into team, before I hop in, I would love to do that, Fizzy Queen. I think that would be super fun. However, before we do that, do we want to take a look at the TennoCon teaser, the mount thing? Because I want to. Hold on. I'm gonna stream. We're gonna talk. I know. This is why I can't do my dev stream recaps live. Because I get too excited. Hold on. I'm pulling this up because we need to. I need to. All right, hold on. I set up a whole like stream for this, right? Where is it? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, listen, ignore the fact that my thing is like to the wrong size. Ignore the fact that this is the wrong size. I'm just gonna scooch this. I don't know. We're like, listen, we don't need an overlay. Screw overlays. Like professional things, that's fine. This is great, right? Right? Okay, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. Because there's a couple of things that I noticed in this, and I was like, wait, what? All right, okay. Can y'all hear this? It's not making sound yet. Where's the sound? Oh, it's muted. It helps if I don't mute it. Here we go. So hype. What does the desert mean? Great question. What does the desert mean? But this is the part that like makes me concerned. Look at her eyes here. When did we see someone that had eyes like this? This is the spell song. This is our mom, and she is corrupted by the spell song. This is what Diora's eyes looked like before we redeem her. We are gonna have to fight her mom. Oh my god, like that's gonna be such a cool story though. I can fix her. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go save mom. So that was the first thing, was like, oh, that's gonna be so fire. That's gonna be such a good story. Yeah, the armor looks so good, right? The armor looks so good. I cannot wait for this. So there's us. Silent Rose with Siren. Excellent choice. I approve. All right. Okay, now here's the thing, right? Here's the other thing that I caught. This is so fire. Who's that? If we're here and we're on our wolf, who's that on their wolf? Is that mom? I'm like shouting into my mic. I'm so excited. It's got to be, right, either Bayor or mom, right? It could be Bayor on Nightling. That's a really good idea. But does that mean, if I'm wrong about this, DE is going to be so mad at me because I'm going to get everyone hyped about it. Does that mean we're going to have mounted combat? If this is Envoy v Envoy on Wolfback. Hello? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cool! Yeah. So yeah, I am so excited. I'm Sarah was very excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. It's like such a short trailer, but there's so much in there that has like huge implications for what I'm assuming. They didn't announce this, right? I'm assuming this would be like roughly P16, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go back to game. We're going back to game. And I'm gonna hop in with Fizzy Queen. I think Fizzy Queen wanted to do some running around in Soulframe. I'm so hyped. She's supposed to have. I don't know that we ever knew that. The game never says anything like that. It was never implied. Yeah. You want to check if Mom has the eyes right? Yeah. Let's go. We'll replay War Songs. Let's go replay War Songs. We can go look. All right, here we go. OBS, we were just on Soulframe. Why are we taking 10 years to be on Soulframe again? All right. You're in waiting room on Discord. Okay. Hello. Hold on. Let me pull us to... Oh. Hello. How are you?
Hear you multiple times.
I am so excited about this. I am so excited.
I thought the stars have aligned because I'm free and I don't know what I was streaming, so
incredible.
Perfect time to jump in on you.
Incredible. Yeah, we can. We could also do stream together if you would like to do that.
If you want to, that's perfect.
I don't know that I know how to set that up.
Right, let me see if I can do it. Let's see if I can remember how to do it.
In the meanwhile, while we're chatting about that, our chat wants to go look at the War Songs Fable, which I think we have to do solo regardless, because we want to see if Mom's eyes have the little milky film.
Yeah, no worries. That's what you. I think I sent the invite for stream together, but I could be wrong.
I will check. I will go check real quick here.
It's its own thing. It does what it wants.
It sure does. I think I have to. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. Here we go. Oh, but I think, gonna have to jump out of Discord. It's gonna be both.
I think if you mute the stream together, the Discord call's generally more reliable for being heard, like, in a timely manner.
Oh, I don't know if I have this set up correctly. Is it working?
I'm gonna see if it... No, I've still got to start streaming together. I normally get invited.
Click here. Great. Oh, I think it should be going now, right? Oh, I need to do this. There we go. Yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little quick this on Discord. And we'll see, can folks still hear you? Can I hear you? I cannot hear you. If you're saying something, I cannot hear you. So I'm just gonna keep Discord on. All right, that's fine. Hello.
Hello.
All right. So, did you watch the stream at PAX? You cannot hear Fizzy.
Kinda. I'm not gonna lie. I was busy with. I've got a kind of sick frog, so I've been a bit away from things. But and I've got to get him to soak in water for 20 minutes. Well, it's not water; it's a special solution. But getting a frog to stay in one place. Well, I can't say as you know because you probably don't. But
I had pet.
But I've seen the mounts, and I'm excited about that because I want to ride around on a giant frog. So.
That would be amazing, though. That would be so cute.
Exactly right. That's just frog. I've been asking them to add frogs for forever though. So.
We didn't watch the stream. At the very beginning of the VOD for this live stream, I've recapped it. There's also, I'll put in the description a link to it, but the recap is that they showed us a footage of the mount. Again, it's confirmed that it's coming, that they're going to give us more information at TennoCon this year, and that it looks like there's going to be some battle with our mother who appears to be corrupted by the spell song. And we might also be going up against another mounted envoy. This is a lot of speculation. The teaser that they showed is pretty short, so it will only take a minute or two to watch it. But it is confirmed, mounts yes, and we will be getting more information at TennoCon, which I will be at to see it happen in person.
Oh,
yes. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Yeah. All right, let's see. So we're watching the intro again to see if she has the little, like, milky eye thing. So presumably this doesn't change your appearance anymore when you replay this fable?
Yeah,
I would
imagine
guess,
it's
right?
like, yeah.
I hope he has the Paragon. Yeah, Bayor. What if we have the Paragon and, like, we have to... Bayor is mad at us for having it. The other wolf-mounted person could have been there in a non-adversarial fashion. It's true! The other mounted person could be an ally. So we can't assume that it's necessarily... Our hairstyles are the same. Alright, we'll give Mom the braid. In honor of the teaser that we saw, we will give Mom the braid. She does not have the thing! Look, her eyes are clear! Her eyes are clear in the trailer! She must be under the spell song. I'm too excited. I keep yelling into my mic. I'm so excited. It's just so cool. Okay. I'm so pumped about this. I'm so pumped about this.
Yeah,
well, we didn't see him closely enough, Skull, to know if he was, like, affected by anything. We only saw the other mounted person from, like, super far away. Yeah, it's going to be at least 2 more updates before we get the mounts, right? Because we know, well, yeah, so I guess it depends. We don't know for sure. We know it's not going to be P14. Because we've already heard the stuff that's happening in P14. It could be P15, but since they're telling us more about mounts at TennoCon, that would mean that P15 would be a pretty long way away. So it could be. I don't think we want that to be true, because I think we want P15 to happen sooner than that.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. My guess would be we're looking at more like P16. Yeah, P15 would end up being another P11, which could happen. But my desire. Oh, it did change my hairstyle. Now I have pigtails. Oh, they're kind of cute. I kind of dig this.
Kind of dreadlocky.
Did you change my face too, though?
Oh no.
Let's go take a look at Verminia. What do we think, chat? Do we keep these braids? Oh, now we change our hairstyle by going in here. All right, that's fine. But we definitely changed the face. No thanks. I want my face back. Thank you.
Excuse me. One face, please.
Oh, now the braids are gone. Oh, because I have to buy the braids. That's fine. We can unlock the braids. Apparently, our mom wanted us to wear braids. That's how I'm interpreting this.
Roll.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Also, the rapier might replace the bow for me. Rapier does look very cool. The rapier looks very cool. All right, Busy Queen. You want to
Yes.
romp around and do some stuff in game while we talk about
totally.
this?
I will whack stuff with you for sure. That and me with a good time.
Incredible. You want to cast gun? Yeah, so that's another bit of speculation, right? Is like now that we have an arcanic that is a flintlock pistol, it means firearms exist in the world. And that has some interesting implications. Like, are there going to be firearms in game? Like, are there going to be weapon firearms? Or is that just going to be something in Pact Arcanics? You want a grenade launcher? No.
I was just about to say that. Some form of explosive will fill that.
Do I do more vids, lore vids about Soulframe? Funny you should ask that. I was considering possibly doing one soon. Possibly. It's not my like usual thing, but if there is enough interest in doing Soulframe lore, I was actually thinking we might do Soulframe lore. It seems very likely. Next week is going to be something a little special. It's going to be an unusual week. But then after that, could totally be a lore thing. I prefer that firearms should be less in count than melee weapons. I have mixed feelings about it. On the one hand, if people have fun with it, I mean, why not, right? I guess. On the other hand, it raises some interesting balance questions, like what good are bows in a world with guns? I say this as an archery enthusiast, as someone who plays bow even in Warframe. I would hope, I feel like part of the reason that the Flintlock Arcanic feels good to me, it seems fine, is that it's going to be on the cooldown of that Arcanic. It can't just be fired like a bow can be. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying it could absolutely be possible. Oh, Fizzy Queen, what do you need to do in game?
I have done everything.
Oh, great.
Right.
Me too. I'm just going to wander around.
I just literally need Weeping Driss, so I'll be on the hunt for that. So we can do whatever you need. And I will just run along and whack stuff with you. So.
Amazing. I love that. Thank you for the subs.
I overcompleted it, and that's why I was hoping they'd announce like a little bit yesterday, just give us something. Because we've been sat here patiently like, done.
What are you talking about? You have nothing to do for months? Piece of gameplay? What do you admire? Wait, what am I talking about? Okay, so what are we talking about? If nothing to do, piece of gameplay, what do you admire? This game has not become a game. There is no concept of a game. I definitely disagree with that. I'm not sure if I might be misreading what you're saying, but I am absolutely loving this world and this game. I mean, this is something that we were talking about the other day on stream, actually, that like I enjoy the like feel of playing the combat in this game enough that I log in to play even when I don't need anything.
Yeah, we would do it. I think that's why we helped as many people as we did. Like, I love it.
Yeah, like I have all the weapons. I have all of the stuff that I need. So the only thing left for me to do in the game is to just play the game, and I find the combat. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy it.
Nice just to chill and just not have to travel to get anything, or it's nice being able to whack things.
Ooh, firearms should be modeled like more like spells and how most TTRPG handle ranged weapons. They could keep them as a magic only thing, whereas bones. Yeah, I feel like that makes a lot of sense. If firearms are just for like arcanics, sure. I think if they add them as a weapon type, that's just going to need a lot of balance, right? They're going to need to be real careful with the balance about it. Only thing you need is to make a video for an end game and hypnotize people to play the game.
Once people play the game, I don't think you need to
Yeah, I know. Once people play it,
yeah.
yeah.
Once you're in there, that's it. You're in there.
I think some folks still don't like prisms much. And I don't mind them. Again, I still wish that like
as much as I thought.
Yeah, I think they should maybe share some of the analytics behind the decision they made to put in the prisms. Like show people how many folks were not, allocating their points. Like that might help, but I don't know. When do we think
it wasn't hard for it to show that you needed to add a point? Like I didn't think it, and I'm quite blind without my glasses, and I didn't feel like I had a problem with it. But
when do they think Soulframe will hit early access on Steam? We don't know. We do not know when Soulframe will hit early access on Steam. Is it an RPG? What is the concept? The concept is that the Ode are these invaders, and they are attempting to corrupt the... I am trying to keep up a stream, I'm sorry. The Ode are trying to invade this planet, Alka, and steal all of its resources. And so you have to fight off the Ode and try to defeat, remove the effects of the spell song. The spell song is like the magic that the Ode used to convince the people of Midrath, the people of this planet, the villagers, that the Ode were always here, that it's natural for them to be here, and they should not fight back. Which is not true, but they used the spell song to enchant the people to believe that. So, like, the whole concept is that you're supposed to, like, as you do the different fables and, like, meet different ancestors and learn different parts about the game, the story kind of unfolds. And part of it is that, like, we were at some point, we don't know the full details of exactly what happened yet, but we were at some point picked up by the Ode and have broken free from them. And so it's kind of like as we are helping the world reclaim its history, we're also reclaiming our own history. So it's not a game that kind of holds your hand and walks you through everything and tells you exactly what you need to do and what everything means. It really rewards you for being curious and trying to figure things out and piecing things together. My opinion, anyway. The villagers in favor of the Ode when I'm near them. Yeah, exactly. It's because they've been confused by the spell song. It's because they've essentially been brainwashed by the Ode. And that's what we're talking about with, like, in that teaser that they showed for TennoCon, is we see our mom's eyes have that same, like, glassy look that Diora had when she was corrupted by the spell song. And so it kind of implies that she's also been corrupted, and so we have to kind of like figure it out. We have to help her. We have to cleanse her. At least that's my take on it. Like, not that the part about we have to restore, like we have to save mom is not something that's been like officially explicitly told to us, but it certainly looks that way. It certainly looks that way based on what we saw. We need a good onboarding system. Yes, it's coming. In P14, in fact, they're changing Orlick. They're doing a whole change to Orlick. Orlick is... Oh, wait, no, we're in combat. Hold on. Let's kill the last slug. We'll show you Orlick.
Stop by that slug.
By the way, welcome to stream when I spend 90% of my time reading chat and not playing the game.
You're fine.
It's fun.
You're fine, you're fine.
All right. Yeah, we're coming. We got to save her. We got to save mom. We got to help her. So they're changing Orlick. This guy right now, all you do is you talk to him and he opens up your journal. In P14, he is going to have special, like, small tasks that explicitly walk new players through game systems. So a lot of the stuff that is not explained about how the game works. Oh, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Mander. Mods, can someone shout out Mander, please? Because multi-chat gets mad at me. Hello. So yes. Sounds like an allegory talking about capitalism. Interesting observation. Oh, the other thing is like in your journal in P14, enemies will tell you what they drop. So you will be able to see in game quickly and easily how to get the stuff you're looking for. So good. So good.
I memorized it all for nothing.
Making the tutorializing with Orlick is an achievement style checklist is smart. Yes, I agree. It's going to be easier to update as they change things. I think it's going to be like it's going to feel like it's part of the story instead of like an extra thing tacked on. I'm excited about it. I'm also excited that Steve said that older players are going to be able to breeze through it quickly, which means that we'll be able to play it. Even if we're like long past that part of the game, we'll still be able to play through it and see what it's like, which I think is also really, really cool. I'm very excited about it. A lot of really solid changes. Like the changes to runes. Did you see that, Fizzy? In the dev stream yesterday?
A little bit. I was in and out, like I said, but you can explain and I will discuss it with you.
So runes are getting basically getting reworked. They might as well be getting fully reworked because they're going to change everything about how runes are working. First up is that runes will have a number of charges, and like the rank of your rune will determine how many charges it has.
How many charges?
Right? So yeah, so you rank it up to get more charges, and then some of the runes are going to have to be reworked because they will basically, you use a heavy attack and it consumes a charge and like gives you the benefit of the rune on that heavy attack. They only showed Everflame with a melee weapon, so we don't know yet how it's going to work with like fly blades or magic weapons.
Yeah.
Or especially bows. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I love a magic weapon. I'm using the Dusk's Breath right now.
Yeah. But like thinking about the hollowing, that doesn't add any damage currently. It just makes enemies explode when they die. So does that, like, how many enemies can you tag? Thank you so much for all those gifted subs. I appreciate you so much. That's huge. Incredible. Oh gosh. Here's me trying to pay attention. You have to understand, I am like a D tier player when I'm streaming. You're gonna have to hard carry me.
You're all good. I got distracted for a second and it was calm and I was just like, why am I here? Enjoying the view.
So
hey, I got Dusk's Breath again.
I think the assumption that bows will consume, so like for Alka's Breath, it makes sense kind of like how it would work if it were activated on a fully charged heavy attack. Makes sense. I don't know. The thing about like having the runes activate on fully charged shots is like right now how you proc smite with a bow is going to be either through fully charged heavies or through hail. Thank you for the sub. And like if you are trying to bank your rune charge and save it for like an important situation, but you also need your heavy attacks to proc smite, I don't know. It's going to change a lot. It might be fine. I just wish that we had a different keybind for it. I'm going to be real. Like, I don't understand why we have to layer everything onto existing keybinds. I do kind of understand that like controllers have like keybind economy issues, but like for keyboard and mouse, please just let me set that to a different key because I would much rather have access to my heavy attacks without having to use my rune charges. I mean, it's still better.
Thank you so much for the follow.
I assume it's going to release along with the Siege and Fable they teased. Assume which is going to be released. So we know that P14 is going to be Maestra Carmo's Fable. We know it's going to be Orlick's changes and the journal changes. We know that it will be joinery changes, which I also have mixed feels. Again, I think it's great that they're changing joinery, but I really hope they're thinking about adding more than just the damage to the weapons base stats. Then in P15, we get the loot changes, the loot balancing changes. And I would guess that it's going to be P16 that we get mounts.
That
would be my guess.
That is fun to play. I enjoyed all the packs, but my favourite is O Tempest.
Oh, Tempest is good.
I've enjoyed them all for different reasons. But I think that's the one I've settled on until we get more.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm too new to get all of this, but yeah, I understand it gives more control over the runes. At the same time, it feels like heavies cannot be spammed too thoughtlessly. Yeah, it's true. Again, I think... Ooh, that was a nice hollowing. It could be fine. I think the reason that I'm so, like... oh, hold on. We have a... Whoa! Whoa! That is a heck of a super chat. My goodness. Thank you so much. The future continues to get brighter for Soulframe. Thank you so much, Josiah Rises. I appreciate that. That is huge. Oh my goodness. Incredible. Yes, the future is getting brighter for Soulframe, and I'm so pumped about it. I'm so excited about it. Yeah, it will be interesting to see how... It will be interesting to see how heavy attacks... Oh my goodness. I have to open my journal for a minute because I'm having a co-op bug. Actually, Fizzy Queen, help me out here. Would you host the group for us?
Yeah, sure.
I keep having this bug on stream where my combat music keeps playing on loop. Like over and over again. It's so frustrating. But I'm always in co-op most of the time. So maybe if I'm not the host, we won't get the bug. Let's try it. Anyway.
Let's see if you passed it on to me.
Oh no.
You're it.
Oh no. Yeah, so like my guess is that probably mounts in P16.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah?
As enemy. I will invite you in 1 second. Just let me finish off.
Oh, sure.
They respawned.
Do I have a video teaching people how to prepare the ingredients for Koga potions? I think so. The question is that video out of date by now? Let's just go look at the Koga recipe right now, and we'll go over it.
I don't think I can auto aim by default. I think you definitely have to aim. Right, what was I doing? Going to invite them.
All right, so Koga potions only have 2 ingredients. I will accept in just a minute. The agaric.
No, when you're ready, that's fine.
The agaric mushrooms here you get from defeating Agari from the world bosses, and this Wevet wood sap you can pick up from trees in Wevet wood. So that's all you have to do to get those.
Something I said.
Is there one or the other of those that you don't know where to find? Because I can help you find either of those pretty quickly. I would say 15 if it's one of those 5-month break updates. Yeah, I mean, we don't know if, like, how long is it going to be between preludes. The reason I don't think that P15 will be that far away is because it sounds like they wanted to get those crafting changes in. It's difficult to find all the trees with the resin. Okay, where you want to go is there's this tree here in this corner of the map. And there are a whole bunch of trees in here. If you go to Soul Map, in fact, I think that if you do !map in chat, it might show you Soul Map. I think, do I have a link set up for Soul Map? Or maybe it's Soul Map. There we go. There's Soul Map. If you go to Soul Map, they can show you, there's a little toggle. There's toggles for everything on Soul Map. And it shows you where all the Wevet wood sap is. So that is a great way to find the Wevet wood sap drops, to know exactly where to find them. Ta-da! I need to put things through Oh, yes, I'm in the same boat. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I do not understand Russian. I cannot speak it. I think that that is the language that's in chat right now, so I don't know what y'all are saying.
Oh, oh, very nice.
I
Oh,
do
another
not
one.
find that the game looks better with volumetric lighting off. I find that do I have it off or on actually? Before I say that, I should check my settings.
You should probably check before you commit to saying that. Yeah. Oh dear.
I have it on.
I
I
can't
like
even
it
remember
on.
if I'm honest.
Don't change my settings, please, game. Incredible. We have lovely, lovely folks out here today. Looks better on stream with it off. I don't know. It's looking pretty good to me. I will turn it off for a minute to see what it looks like. 'Cause now I'm curious, but let's see.
Oh, did you figure out your potion
It's pretty much the same to me.
missing the other day?
We did not figure it out. We do not know what is happening there, but for sometimes sometimes the virtue potions just randomly fall off. Like I had one and then it disappeared. We found the clip of it. We have not yet been able to replicate what makes it happen.
Ooh. I had to go to bed because it was like silly o'clock in the morning, obviously, because of the time difference.
Do you
And,
know if there is a way to sign up for a queue to join the alpha testing, or do we have to pay to join now? You do not have to pay to join. You can still sign up on the Soulframe website. If you do !Soulframe in chat, it will send you a link to where you can sign up. You can also you can like watch one of the official dev streams or watch an Envoy hour, and they will give you a code as a Twitch drop so you can get in there. And then there's tons of people in the community that do giveaways. In fact, I'll do some giveaways. I'll give away some codes before I end stream. I'll do some giveaways on Twitch. I'll give y'all some warning.
We do code giveaways as well. So if you miss them, there's normally loads of people that are giving them away.
So you can also go to Fizzy Queen and check her out for some more giveaways.
Because if I don't have one, House has got, I think, 3 spare.
I feel like I just shot through his hat. I did not. That's Cope. It's Cope. Can't find the join button on the website. You have to sign up. Basically, you make an account at soulframe.com, and then once you've signed up, made your account, they will send you an email when you get an invitation. And then when you get a code to play the game, you log into your account and then you redeem the code for your account. Is how it goes. You have 2 codes with their screenshots. You would have to type the number to the person that you want to share it with, or you can copy paste it. I'm fine with folks sharing codes in chat at this time. I think for a while back, we didn't love when people just pasted codes in chat because there were some folks who were taking codes and like trying to resell them to people, which is really sketchy. And I don't want to facilitate that, so I'm happy to let people give away their codes to whomever they like. But the safest bet to make sure it's not going to get snatched up by someone trying to resell it. Although I guess, you know, if you post the code in chat, you don't know if it's going to a person who's actually going to play or...
Yeah, we've had a few like that where people have asked for codes and then not claimed them. So I had about 6 that was sat after I got founders. I had about 6 that were sat and I was just holding them and I couldn't give them to anyone else because I didn't know if they were going to suddenly claim them.
Same.
So I just waited for a while and then if they didn't claim them, I just gave them to someone else. But no one ever came back and said, hey, you didn't give me my code.
It has been true that there's been a couple of codes that were given out that looked like they had already been given out when they were given to me. But in those cases, I just give the person who wins another code. There have been some, although there was one person who like couldn't get the code to work like 6 times in a row. And I was like, okay. But, you know, we take people at their word.
We do.
I also have, like, I keep track now of, like, where codes come from and where they go to and which ones
I
work
have a
and which
list.
ones
I have
don't.
notebooks
Yeah.
with a list specifically for code.
I gave away many codes when I bought Paragon Pack, but almost all of them stopped playing. You know, it isn't like it is a pre-alpha game, so there isn't a fully released game's worth of content here. So I wouldn't give up hope. They might come back to the game still when there's more stuff for them to do. And I can understand both wanting to like take a break between preludes and like play the new stuff that just came out and then come back to it again later. Like I think it's totally fine to have a game that you pick up and put down periodically. Or I can see people just not wanting to play for a while and then come back and play more when they can like really, you know, put another 1,000 hours in there.
To be fair, we have had a few people that we've helped like nurture through the first few, explaining things, getting them used to all of it, and then they said there's just not enough story for them to want to carry on playing. And it's like it's not finished yet.
Yeah, it's
Don't
still pretty
judge
new. Yeah. I think it's like the curse of how beautiful the game is it's really easy for people to look at it and be like, yes, this is a wonderfully finished game that is so polished and beautiful. It's like, or it's a pre-alpha that is not anywhere near complete.
Not finished.
I will definitely do some code giveaways right before stream ends. I'm not going to do a super long stream today, just because I have stuff going on this weekend. So I'm not going to be live that much longer, so you will not have very long to wait. But I wanted to come and talk about the mounts coming. This is me trying to be focused and stay on topic.
I'm wanting to get hair colours as well with this update. Like
there are changes. Well, I don't know about blue hair. Maybe.
I'm hoping it's because they showed it in the little preview thing before they did the last update, and I was like, yeah, blue hair.
Yeah.
Why did you smash half my health?
They did say that there are some changes to character tinting coming. Yes, mounts. We're gonna have to go through the mounts cinematic again. We're gonna have to do the mount cinematic again. More new people are coming who haven't seen and heard.
No. Oh my god, I don't know if you saw that, but I killed him. Literally, I had one tiny bit of health left. That was
It's okay.
I will let you do
live.
The fire whacking to finish.
W. My one hope is that we can get more than wolf mounts. So they have talked about the possibility of other mounts. It's just a lot of work to like rig and animate each mount. So I can understand them wanting to get the first one done first, and then after that we can have more. Do I have a Discord or something? Yes, I do, and it is in the my channel info. I do have a Discord. It's in my channel info. I want to ride a bear. Yes, I want a stag mount. I want to ride a deer. That would be so cool. That'd be so cool. They might have a bunch, but I don't want to post them in chat. Okay, we will definitely. I'm seeing lots of folks wanting keys. I have a Discord. We can, after stream is over, I'll start another giveaway in my Discord. So we'll have some keys to give away there. And we'll also do a live giveaway on Twitch before I end stream. So we'll do both. So folks who are watching elsewhere can join in for any of those. Yes, so there's a new sword and shield. There's a new staff, there's a new rapier, and then there's 2 more weapons coming that we haven't seen. So,
surprise weapons.
One of them is called the Cenotaph. And I have to think, like, that's got to be a magic weapon, right? Can you imagine?
I hope so. Like, I secretly hope so.
You
got me excited now.
Can you imagine if they put in a new magic weapon type that they just didn't show us on stream yet?
Imagine.
Because like, okay, hold on. We're gonna do, look at a picture. No, hold on. There we go. We're gonna do this. This is Maestra Carmo. This picture here is Maestra Carmo. But I'm gonna find you a picture of the stuff that they said is coming in Preludes 14. Where is this picture? Where is this picture? Is it this one? Yeah, okay. Okay. 5 new weapons. I'm moving this so I can see, but all right, I guess I don't need to see. Navala, Espadarte, Cenotaph. Right, I need to make this large so I can see. Sorry, folks, my eyes. All right, Navala, Espadarte, Cenotaph, Silistaff, and Like Wake. Okay? Navala is the rapier. We already know that Navala is the rapier. I'm just gonna tuck this up in the corner here. We already know. Thank you for the Prime sub. We already know Navala's the rapier. We know that like Wake is almost certainly the sword and shield because all of the sword and shields have like the double name, so it's probably Like and Wake are the sword and the shield, right? So that means we have Espadarte, which I'm guessing is probably going to be some kind of sidearm to go with the rapier. And then Cenotaph and Silistaff, I wonder if those are also a matched set. And one of them is the staff, and one of them is a magic sidearm. That would be so cool. Right? That would be so cool.
It would indeed.
I don't know if that's true, but it's my guessing. I hope so. So, Vickery Knight says maybe the second rapier and a book magic weapon. I doubt it's. It could be a second rapier. That could be. My guess is that they are going to make Dwellian into a rapier. That after and in P14, Dwellian is going to count as a rapier. That's my guess. I could be wrong, and it would make sense for Espadarte to be a rapier also. That would be a two-handed rapier. I don't think rapiers come in two-handed. Yeah. What kind of sidearm goes with a rapier, though? Isn't that kind of... Wait, no, isn't there a special dagger that they sometimes wield with a rapier? Am I making this up? A parrying dagger, right? Yeah. So maybe there's a parrying dagger to go with a rapier. That would totally make sense. Shush, Skull. No. The gun is in the pact. Estoc? There are two-handed rapiers. Interesting. I did not know that there were two-handed rapiers. Yeah. So, there's so many possibilities for that. I am so excited about it. But I think that, like, of all of the things that has been teased, I am so excited about this fable for the mounts. With the mount, it's going to be so cool. This is going to be so cool. Bringing mom redemption of the mother. Oh. It's going to be such a good story. The Sail Guard main gosh is the iconic parrying dagger. Interesting. They also confirmed crossbows. They did show us a crossbow at TennoCon last year. So it has been a while. But then again, they first showed Nethans like 2 years before they put Nethans in. So, and like they change the order that they are developing things in game all the time. So we have no idea when we're going to get those things. A magical grimoire would be so cool. I sincerely hope that the staff comes with a grimoire sidearm instead of the bracers. I love the bracers too as a magic weapon. I think they're really, really cool.
They are cool, yeah.
But I hope that they put in something new for magic, because all of the magic weapons are basically 2 different types.
Yeah, Howls was saying that they're all basically a different version of the same.
Speaking of fables, do you remember you mentioned a frog omen beast in one of your videos? Yes, so the omen toad was supposed to be our next omen beast, but it has been moved back. They talked about it in one of the envoy hours. They said that the scale of the omen toad fable just got to be a little too big, so they've moved it back. And then the same thing happened with the ram. The omen ram has also been pushed back a little bit. We don't know by how much, but again, we saw Bromius's concepts, or we knew about Bromius for like 2 years before it got into game. So it could be a while yet before we get those.
I'm gonna have such a dilemma when there's a toad to beat up.
How can I play the game? I installed it, but I can't play. You need to get a Prelude access code. It is currently in pre-alpha. So this is, believe it or not, this is an alpha test. Believe it or not, this is an alpha. So, yeah. So you can get an alpha code for free, but you sign up on the website and they will, they periodically send out codes to people in their email with the email that you signed up with, but you got to confirm your email. So make sure you do that. We're going to do a giveaway on Twitch when the stream is over. I'm going to run a giveaway in my Discord. We'll have it run for like a day or two so folks have a chance to enter. And I'll start that as soon as the stream is over. Or if you become a founder, you can just get access right now, and it will also give you some codes to give away to your friends. At the moment, founders packs give you like early access to some items in the game that will be available to free players eventually when the game launches, but they have not added yet the mechanisms to the game where free players can get them. But it will be available to everyone for free, and the game will be free to play when it launches. And there are folks with extra codes also, so there are quite a few content creators that have codes to do giveaways. Fizzy Queen here, who's streaming, we're streaming together. She gives some codes away in her channel. There's like a lot of different sources for codes from the community. Game Informer is teased. Oh, that's right. The Game Informer magazine that comes out on April 22nd is going to have codes inside of it. So if you get a copy of the Game Informer, is it in the digital version as well? Do people know if it's also in the digital version?
It would be, but
Yeah,
I checked.
You'd think, right?
Yeah, I could imagine that they would.
Yeah, Warframe is in beta. Technically. Yeah, it helps them update faster. Where are we going?
I'm following you, so you run wherever and I'll just whack.
Oh, when I'm just like hyped like this on stream talking about stuff, I just wander around.
To be fair, it is like playing with a
yeah.
But had too many, sweetie. It's fine.
I have been told by many of a friend that I am easily distractible. On this, I'm just so excited. Isn't the next Envoy Hour on April 24th? I think so. Let me see. Let me check.
It's the 20-something.
Yeah, it is in April. Did I say it is
22nd.
April 21st? Here, let me.
Oh, I was close.
Let me share that picture. Brah. It is on the 21st of April. Oh, this is too big. This is big. Let's make this smaller. This is when it is. April 21st, next Envoy Hour. You will be able to watch a stream, and you'll be able to get a code from the stream if you don't have a code already. Although by April 21st, you're going to find someone in the community who's going to give you a code. Don't worry. There's lots of us who have codes that are willing and eager to give them away to people who want to play. We'll do a bunch of code giveaways. Today and in Discord, both. But Joe Buck is going to be fun to talk to because he does like the weapon stuff. And by the time we get this Envoy Hour, we will already have Preludes 14 Hopefully. Oh gosh, I shouldn't jinx it for us. I
He's
shouldn't
gonna
jinx
get
it
really
for us.
excited and jinx it.
Oh
No.
no. Oh, so what do you think of the joinery changes, Fizzy Queen? No final date on Founders yet.
I mean, again, it's one of those you have to have the change before I can truly. I could speculate on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Nimrod. I could speculate on it and I could say, oh, it's going to be horrible. I don't like it, but until I have it, I can't really. I want to test it with everything, and I want to do what we've done on some of the other changes, and I want to get used to it, and then I'll be able to comment properly, like commit fully to. Because I thought the prisms were going to be way worse than they actually were once I read like what they were changing and stuff. But when it actually happened, it kind of makes more sense, and it's kind of visually more appealing to what you need to be doing to change it, to get your boosts for your grace and your.
Yeah.
I got a grin. I have 106 of them.
I do agree. The combat music is still doing the thing for me. I'm just gonna put in a bug report.
I know, but you're just cursed with the combat music.
I'm just cursed with it. It just like playing on repeat. It keeps getting stuck. Maybe I need to verify game files or something. Yeah. I want to know more about the joinery changes. I am I will say I am glad they are changing joinery. Like I'm happy that it's going to be different because the bonuses are kind of weird now. So that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned. I think that that's great. How again my only concern is that charge rate. I hope that there's going to if they just add the Quicksilver charge rate to all bows, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't really use bows, so again, I can't really comment on. I mean, I leveled them all, but
level them and then let them go.
I'm a magic girly. I'm afraid.
I don't think we can get there in time. I was gonna be like, oh, let's go fight the bear, but I think by the time we get down to the bear, it'll be gone. Joinery's in a weird place. On the one hand, I want the idea of the mechanic. On the other hand, I have no idea how they should work. Yeah, I think the idea of adding more pips potentially to your weapons is an interesting one. It does make some of the lower tier weapons more usable for longer in the game. And that could be a really good thing for grip types that don't have a lot of weapons in them yet. I don't know. I think I would agree with the we got to see how it goes and then make up our minds with it. I'm just glad that they're changing them. Because I think that's going to be better than joineries with bonuses that don't make a lot of sense for the weapons that they go on. I think that'll be nice. It'll be nice to have the joinery feel more impactful on the weapon. I would love it if they... Oh, okay.
They all saw you.
It's because the wolves will aggro them, so... Alas. I would love if they sped up leveling a bit.
Leveling? I don't know, you can grind it out pretty good if you do a few crits and stuff.
I find that it does seem to go a bit faster in co-op, but I don't know if that's actually true or if it just is more fun to play in a group.
You're just having more fun and you're just not noticing what.
You don't notice the time.
And of course, if you want to level stuff quickly, you've got the endless area.
Yeah, the non-endless endless.
Yeah, the non-endless.
The formerly endless.
Formerly known as endless. When they first added that, we were going through the glades and we found that room every single time we were in there.
Yeah.
So me being new to the game and stuff was just like, oh, it's there. That's where you find it, sort of thing. And then when I was trying to show one of my friends who just started playing it, this endless area, I couldn't find it, and it was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Do me like that.
Yeah, we don't have a specific release date for mounts yet. What they said is that they will tell us more at TennoCon. So my assumption at this point is that mounts are going to be the big reveal at TennoCon. Like that's going to be the big highlight is getting mounts. How long will we have to wait after TennoCon? I mean, if they're already leaking it now, hopefully not very long. If they're already teasing mounts now, probably not very long. I would hope. I mean, that could be cope, but yeah. The freaking Fable looks so good, though. That Fable looks so good. I can't stop being excited over the mom Fable. It looks so cool. When is TennoCon? It is in July. TennoCon is in July. I will be there, so if you are at TennoCon, say hi. I cannot wait for whatever they're going to show. It's going to be so cool. If there's one thing that makes me scared for the future, it's power creep. I feel like it's very early to be thinking about power creep. I mean, I do feel like I agree that power creep is something that like the devs should be thinking about, but like it's so early in the game. We're basically on just like the starter islands. It's like saying that, you know, we have to worry about power creep because we're like able to blow through everything on E prime. Like we have potential other islands, like whole other areas to go to yet, and we have no idea what kind of enemies could be there. So, I mean, again, we're thinking of this as the pre-alpha where we're getting the systems nailed down. And of course, as you have players that have been playing from, you know, the beginning, I haven't been playing from the full beginning, but playing the game for over a year now, of course my character continues to get more powerful. And of course my character is outpacing the content because the content's still in development. It's just a different phase of game creation where, like, yeah, if you are trying to play Soulframe Preludes the way that you would play a fully released game, you are going to outpace the game because it's just not done yet. This is like more still a work in progress than a early access game because it's not even yet ready for early access. I hope it will be soon. And it's easy to forget that because of how beautifully done everything in the game is, right? It's so well done. Where should you post that in the Discord? If you want to add them to our Discord community giveaways, you can just DM them to me. If you want them to be free for all, you can post them in Soulframe chat or in the Discord. That is up to you. If you DM them to me, I will add them to our giveaway pool and we will roll a bunch of codes.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, the game is crazy. It's really easy. Like I would very much encourage folks in the Soulframe community who are like veteran players and have been playing for a while to be patient with people who forget how early in development the game still is, because it looks and feels like an early access game that's just about ready for release. And we are actually much earlier in development than that. When game systems, like fundamental game systems, are being reworked, like runes are a pretty core function of combat right now, and they're about to completely change. That is appropriate for pre-alpha. That is what we're here for, is to like do all these changes, shake things up. Like it is the correct timing for things like this. Is selling access via founders packs. I feel like that's a really sort of cynical way of looking at founders packs. I'm not going to say that you're like hard wrong, because like in the most technical of senses, sure. But it's not like that kind of implies that you can only gain access through buying a founders pack, and that is not true. And I don't want people. The reason that I want to come down, and I say this like as Zezrath, I know you hang out in my chat, and I just want to be real clear that we're chill, we're cool. But I think it's really important not to give people that impression, because folks do kind of make snap decisions, like snap impressions about a game based on the monetization. And if we start looking at Soulframe as if it's a game that you have to buy a founder's pack in order to play, that gives people a really, in my opinion, inaccurate view of what Soulframe is and how its monetization works. You can play this game for free. It will be free when it launches. I think an ad break just started. Great. Excellent timing, ads. Amazing.
I do that all the time. I'm like saying stuff.
That's
and then
fine.
they're like, I'm in an ad. So
Well, I will rehash after the ads are over, but like the bottom line is like it's a free game. What you are getting in your founders pack is just early access to stuff that will be in the free game, mostly, with the exception of like a couple, like a little, with the exception of like the flower and a Paragon sword with your name on it. But even the Paragon Greatsword, you're going to be able to get from other founders. If you're not a Paragon founder, you can still get the Paragon Greatsword eventually. There will be a way for Paragons to give it to you.
exactly.
Playing
Have a
Warframe
game
for
that
so many
works.
years and having some of the Warframe dev and artists switch to Soulframe, I can understand the exceptions. The expectations. Okay. I read it wrong. Yeah, I mean, again, I just don't think that it's, yeah, if you buy the Founders Pack, it's not like you just give you one code. I mean, the Founders Pack are ways to support the development. It's not something where you're gonna buy access to the game. I would not be surprised. This is quite possibly just like me wishful thinking. I'll be clear. This is maybe just me wishful thinking. But I would not be surprised if Preludes goes into open access soon. DE has said absolutely nothing about this. They haven't leaked it. They haven't teased it. I just wouldn't be surprised if it goes to like open alpha. I think we're still going to be in alpha for a while. I don't think we're quite ready for beta yet. But how will we get access to wild packed weapons in the future? That is a good question. They said something about some kind of ritual. There's going to be a task involved, so there will be an in-game thing that you have to do to get access to the wild packs. But they will be accessible to non-founders, so there's no FOMO. Would you like a clan or guild system in this game? Yes! Yes, I do want a clan system. I want it so much. We have a ton of like really cool activities in our little Discord server. We do regatta tournaments. We do screenshot contests, and it would be really fun to be able to have like a home base somewhere, so our whole clan could get together and game, and we could hang out and do stuff. I think that would be really fun. Verminia's quests, buy them from factions and then buy them through Verminia. Oh, I think I've lost the context here. How to get the different colors. Oh, so the different colors are available at each faction shop. So each faction enclave will have a recipe for the figments. So you go to the faction enclave, you buy the recipe for the figments, and then you go to Verminia, and at her cauldron where it says brew hues, she'll show you the ingredients you need. Thank you so much, random dude. I appreciate those codes. I see that DM. Let me go check on it real quick. I just shot a guy and that's fine. I'm sure I'll be fine, right? Yeah, look at that. We're fine. This is fine. I'm on a full spirit build and have like no HP, but it's fine.
I'll just whack everything. It's all good. I'll keep you alive.
Incredible. Thank you.
Is Hal alright to join for a bit to run around with us? He's not doing anything.
We could, although I don't have as much time to stream today as usual, so I won't be around for too much longer.
Oh, is it? Yeah, we're fine with that because we'll probably carry on playing after you.
Yeah. But absolutely. Yeah, I have no issue with that at all.
We should normally be running around between like anyway, so
Woo!
he might as well run around with us. And he'll stop you
die.
from being squished extra as well. He's like amazing.
Oh.
at it.
You
Oh,
say just
crap.
as I die. It's fine. We're good. We're good. I'm trying to read chat and play at the same time. Which I am delighted to be able to make the attempt and fail repeatedly. I think I will become the person asking for a dragon pact in every comment section. Oh man. Dragon pact would be cool though. I'm just gonna
I
say.
want a dragon to ride around on
Okay.
float about.
As a Paragon founder, I'm hoping there is an animation for when you give someone the Paragon, like blessing of some sort when you grasp your hands. That would be so cool. I'm sure that they will. Like they always do everything like 211 with like audio and visual cues and stuff. Like I'm sure they will. The perfect dodge passive on the new pact looks so cool and so fun. I cannot wait. I am so excited to play Duello. I'm going to play it with a bow because
Exactly, an extra set of hands to keep Sarah alive. That's exactly what we're doing.
they said it's the fencer pact, so that makes me even more eager to play it with a bow. I'm so excited about this. All right.
If you haven't guessed by now, she's excited.
If you haven't figured it out by now. The rapier equip and holster animations were very extra, yes. I wonder if all weapons are getting unique equip and holster eventually, right? Surely they wouldn't want to show favoritism to a certain grip type. I want y'all to know the irony with which I say that. Hold on. Let us look at the irony with which I say, surely they wouldn't show favoritism towards any particular grip type. Surely they wouldn't show favoritism towards any particular grip type. Surely they wouldn't just leave any particular grip type left in the back of the closet. I really hope that Maestra Carmo is doing combat arts. You mean both? I'm the quiet one watching and waiting in the background. Yeah. For the Dragon Pact? Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really fun. They should add crossbows. We saw a crossbow at TennoCon last year. It's just a matter of when. I'm sure that it will get into game eventually. I am more okay with crossbows than with pistols.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about guns.
I feel the same way. I don't love the idea of guns as a weapon in Soulframe just because they don't quite fit the vibe. But then again, I have to admit that Duello's ability is very cool. So there's that.
I think if it just stays as an ability rather than you can get RPGs and miniguns and whatnot and run around, I think it'll spoil the...
Flintlock fits the vibe, and I agree with that. So here's my thought, right? Like, if it ends up still being like flintlock pistols, like those like older feeling, pirate feeling pistols that are slow to load and not very accurate, I'm fine with that. But the problem that I see a lot of times in games that try to have both firearms and bows in the games is that the guns are just better bows. And that's really not the reality of this situation when like flintlock pistols and muskets were around. Like bows were much more accurate at that point in the development of firearms. And so I would want to see...
explode and take your arm off as well.
Right.
Because unless they're going to add the reality that it could backfire and hurt you yourself.
Yeah, I would want to see some amount of like balance in that regard. Two things. Bows can be faster to fire, Porphin. It depends on the type of bow, though. Dear pets. It depends on the type of bow. They are not all equally fast to fire. You can get like short bows and lighter draw weight bows, or bows that just have a shorter draw. But they are different from like long bows. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 did it well. Interesting. I have not played that one. I've heard a lot about it, but I have not played it. So has everyone in chat here, have we all seen the TennoCon teaser already, or do we want to watch it again?
Not saying that because she wants to watch it again.
I'm definitely not saying that because I want to watch it again. Surely I've watched it enough time. Watch it again. We want to watch it again. All right. Okay, I think what I'm going to do then is we're going to watch that again. We'll speculate about it a little bit more, and then we'll go do those giveaways before I wrap up the stream. All right. So I need to change scenes. Wait, I need to actually drop games so I can stream the VOD. I'm sorry. But yeah, Fizzy Queen, it has been lovely hanging out with you and playing. Finally, this has been wonderful. It's freaking.
We'll hopefully do some more. At some
Yes,
point when we're not
absolutely.
exciting new things.
Yes, I will. Oh gosh, I don't want to jinx this. In theory, my near future will have a more forgiving schedule and more conducive to weekend streaming. In theory.
In there.
In theory. So hopefully that ends up being the case. Oh my goodness! Listen to that combat music go. Ticka ticka ticka.
I can hear it.
All right, thank you again so much. I'm going to hop out of game here, and we're gonna pull up the yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, everyone, if you I have been on the wrong screen this entire time, and this stream together wasn't showing up. I'm so sorry. Fizzy Queen, hold on. Mods, can we get a shout out for Fizzy Queen? Just to make sure the folks know who has been joining us this whole time. They can go over, say hello, give her a follow.
We do Soulframe a lot of the time. It's either Soulframe.
Incredible. Just did a shout out. Great. Thank you, Maggie. URW. I cannot see everything in my multi-chat. I'm so sorry. All right. So I'm gonna also drop out of Discord for the moment, but thank you so much. And we will let's be in touch, and we'll do this again soon.
Oh, definitely. For sure.
Awesome. Okay.
Take care.
Bye. Let's pull up this video and watch it again. The war song teaser. All right, here we go. Where's my scene? Where's my scene? Where's my Firefox? There it is. All right, wait, no. There we go. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Why is she in the desert? Wait, mid next month? Yeah, they did say mid next month, Skull. In the dev stream yesterday, they said that P14 is mid next month, hopefully. Definitely in April. Definitely in April. Okay. Giveaway is not open yet. It will be open in a moment. So there. Okay, wait. The worst. This is my favorite part. Okay, check this out. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes, chat. If you were not here when we watched through this at the beginning of the stream, doing it again now. This look. This is how Diora looked when she was under the effects of the spell song. I think that Mom, is spell song, and we have to go free her from the spell song. There's going to be like we have to fight Mom and cleanse her and win her back. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. She'll become our Lotus, yes! And then... Yeah, flashbacks. Who is that? If we're on our wolf, this is us. Who else is that? Is that Bayor? Is that Mom? Are we gonna have mounted combat? That's not Orengal. That is another person in the corrupted castle. Can you see my mouse? You can. That's another person in the corrupted castle. There's a rider on that wolf. See? There's someone on that wolf. Yeah, it could be Bayor. It could be Bayor. That could be Bayor and Nightling. Absolutely. Or it could be Mom on her wolf. So I feel like those are like the two. I think it's more likely Bayor though. It could be Mom, but I don't think so, Femnard. Actually, the more that I think about it, I think Bayor probably makes more sense because they have talked about Bayor's lore. They have referred to Bayor's lore already on Envoy Hours. Because the only characters that we've seen riding omen beasts are Fey touched. And Mom is not Fey touched. Mom does not have the blue arm. And here's us on our mounts. We are not riding Orengal. We are riding one of Orengal's pups. Ta-da! Yeah, yeah. We are riding one of Orengal's pups. We are not riding Orengal. It just looks like Orengal. Yes, correct. Correct. Yeah, so cool. So cool. I mean, this part to me is like I'm so excited about this because I loved Diora's storyline when I first saw it. One of the things that got me so excited about the game was this idea of people being restored. Like, how real is that you can get enthralled? And this plot line of redemption, of being able to like find yourself again and like reclaim your own soul and your own agency and your own volition. I love this. I love this so much. I love this so much. So I'm so excited about it. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to log back into game so that I can wander around in the frame of souls. And we're going to start that giveaway. So we're going to do a couple of giveaways on Twitch. If you want to hang out and join the giveaway, I have the same handle on Twitch. It's where you can find me. We're going to set up this giveaway here. Setting this up and logging myself in. Look at me multitasking as if I got enough sleep last night, which I surely did. I did not. I did not. I'm bad at getting enough sleep, basically, like, at every time. At any time and every time. Okay. Here's giveaway is going. All right. Here we go. Giveaway is running on Twitch right now. I am endeavoring to learn how to do multi-platform giveaways. I do not know how to do them yet, but I will learn. I will figure it out. For the moment, in the meanwhile, giveaway is running on Twitch right now. Exclamation point Envoy in chat if you would like to enter the giveaway. I did not, in fact, get enough sleep. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know how clear it is, but I did not, in fact, get enough sleep. If you would like to enter to win a Soulframe Preludes access code, so you can try out this beautiful game. And what we are going... Also, what sleep? Yeah, right. I am going to say farewell to the lovely folks on YouTube. Thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon. It has been wonderful. We're just going to do these code giveaways real quick, and then I have to hop off as I've got some IRL stuff going on this evening. But I stream on Twitch every Thursday, and then also sometimes when cool stuff like mounts being teased for the game happen, then I will hop on and stream in other places as well. Also, on YouTube this week, this coming week, there's going to be a special something, so keep your eyes out for that. I hope that it is something that y'all really enjoy. But in the meanwhile, farewell, YouTubes. Until next time.